Hey everybody, gonna do a quick, hopefully fun video tonight. I had this laying around for, I don't know, a few months now. I picked it up at Goodwill and just thought it was neat. I did some research. I found out that the guy that made this actually made a whole bunch of fun little inventions back in the 70s and 80s. If you get time, look up the Overnight Engineering Company. He did a couple neat things. It's a cool company, neat guy. I'll leave a link actually in the description to the article. But what I want to do is modernize the light beer mug. As it says, it's a beer mug with a light in it. Down inside there's a little incandescent bulb. On the bottom there is a small plunger which breaks a switch contact so that when you lift the cup up, the switch closes and turns the light on. This is glass, so the weight of the glass really keeps the switch off. In fact, let me grab a pair of AA batteries and I will show you. So we got some AA batteries, and the bottom just pulls off. Oops. And I dropped the vacuum molded red gel that goes over it. There was a couple gels that came with it, doing blue and green. I forget what I did with that though. Now obviously they have polarity marks, but you know, it's an incandescent bulb. It doesn't really matter. It will matter when we put an LED in. But let's see. There you go. It turns on. It's pretty bright. You know, it's just a little incandescent bulb. And watch, we'll set it down. Here, let me turn off this ring light for a moment. There we are. You can kind of get an idea of how much it lights up. It's not bad. So what I want to do, the whole point of this is I want to install a slow flash RGB LED, which I have right here. I actually was going to use it in something else. I have a bag of them, but I happen to have this one floating about. And I was ready to put it back in its bag when I thought, you know, I'm going to put it inside the light beer mug. So it's pretty basic. I mean, we're just going to take the light bulb out and then figure out a nice way to put this in. It looks like... Oh, okay. It looks like the bulb actually helps hold this in, which helps hold the battery in. So this has to be held down somehow. Maybe what we will do, I got an idea. What we're going to do, because I obviously didn't think this all the way through, is we're going to modify the light bulb. I am going to turn this into an RGB LED that screws in. So let's zoom you guys in. Alright, so I want to get, let's see, let me fire my iron up. I want to get that glass off, but without damaging the metal. So let's see, how is the best way to do that? Maybe some heat around the metal will make it let go, or let that glue soften up. So I'm hoping that we can... I probably should put my other tip on. Yeah, we'll see. Just back up on the tip a little bit. So what I'm doing here is I am slowly dragging the wire that goes underneath to the glass envelope and dragging that out. You can see. There we go. I'm just trying to get it hot so that the cement in there goes bad. Let's hit it with some wick. So I'm hoping that cement will just get hot and let the glass pull out. I don't want to break the glass if I can help it. Not that I'm going to reuse it, but you know, just so I can be a little less destructive than normal. So I can do this without burning myself. Hot. I want to unsolder the bottom. Alright. Alright, next, I'm going to leave a bunch of wick on both sides so that it's got plenty of room to soak up all that solder. Looking good so far. Alright. Oh, come here. Trying to run away from me. Yeah, hot. Alright, so let's see if we can get in between there. The other idea I had was 3D printing one of these out of plastic and then adapting the LED, but I think this will work. Come on, so close. Maybe if I give it just a couple little squeeze, working my way around. Oh, well, so much for not breaking the glass. This thing all together, so maybe I am going to 3D print it. Let's see. Let's get the light bulb out, the rest of the glass, and the cement. Maybe we can get it to work, get it to fit. Alright, so there's a little bit of glass in there. I'm going to screw it in. Oops. So that it is, I don't know why that was so difficult. Okay, so I screwed that in. It's really not too far out around. Just at the top. Yeah, see, that's holding everything down nicely. Let me get the rest of, let's get the rest of the cement out. And that cement was soft too. You can see it's just crumbling. Clean this all out. Just, you know, anything that's loose or crusty. Then I'm going to try put a Sharpie in there. At least the cap. Kind of round it out. That actually didn't work too badly. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Let's see if it'll unscrew now. Hey, look at that. Alright, so this is really what I was going for. I was trying to do this so that we can mount the LED in it. Now Now positive is coming in on the bottom, so positive is this leg, and then negative is the other leg. So let's see how this is going to go. How far down can we go here? Pretty far. Okay. So we'll go about there. Yep, that's at the bottom. Make sure that's, yep, okay. So that's going to go into, oh, there's just a little bit of solder from my little, I had some wires hooked up to this. I was doing a thing. We'll just leave it at that. Let's see, let's bend that out of the way. And keep the height about the same. We'll go there. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll trim it. Alright, so I like that. That's good. Trim this. And then we'll solder the side one, and then I'll trim and resolder the bottom. So I'm going to trim this now before I fold it down all the way. Alright, so let's really trim this back. And then I'm going to glob. Oops. Alright. So again, let's get a glob on the bottom so that it has, there we are, so it's a nice connection. Nice and round, like the old one. And the side. So now, and I shouldn't need a resistor for this. These RGB LEDs run, 2.8 to 3 volts roughly. Or 4.5 volts before they need a resistor. There we go. That's screwed in. Now we will put this battery in. If I let go, I'm holding it down. This switch should close and then we should get light if I did this right. Hey, look at that. Red, green. Blue, white, so pretty good. So let's put the base on. Let me turn my ring light off. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. And there you go. So now we have a modern version of the light beer mug. In fact, I've never done this before. I'm going to give it a shot, and if it works out, maybe I'll do it again. But if anybody wants this, it's going to come in the box. I am going to stick it on eBay, and I'm going to put a link in the description. It's going to be $1 plus shipping. I'm actually going to sell it for half what I paid for. I paid $2 for it, $1.97, and its original price was what, 12 something. So with batteries, you could have this for $1. I will put the link to the eBay thing in the description, and if you want it, go ahead and do the buy it now. I will ship outside the US if you really want to pay that kind of shipping. I wouldn't personally, but hey, maybe you got more expendable income than I do. If you do, good for you. That's awesome, actually. But if not, and you're in the US and you want it, go on the eBay and do the thing and the shipping. My guess is it'll probably realistically be, I don't know, $8, maybe $10 with shipping, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm sure I could probably do the $3. Well, whatever, we'll figure it out. But it's going to be $1 plus shipping. I'm not going to eat the shipping, but $1. So if you have any questions or interests, you know where to leave the comments and all that fun stuff. So, as always, thank you for watching.